Okay, we're solving for the variable. Now, I've told you that a variable can be any letter. Any letter of the alphabet can be used as a variable. The one that is most used is the letter X. So for our beginning algebra that we're doing, we're going to use the letter X to represent our variable. Now we said our variables are unknown. This X, we don't know what it is. This X, we don't know what it is. They're unknown numbers. It means this number plus some unknown number equals this number. Now how do we find it? Well, the first thing we do, we have to isolate that variable, because what we're looking for is what does X equal? Okay? So, if X equals some number, we have to isolate the X and get it by itself. What are we going to do? So, to isolate it and get it by itself, we have to get rid of this 26. If we have a positive 26 and we want it to be 0, what do we do with the 26? Raise your hand. Aisha. No, not see what makes 26. What do we do? Brianna. Take away from it. 26 minus 26. What does that give us? 0. We have now gotten the X to be all by itself. All right, so now what are we going to do? What we do to one side of the equal sign, we do to the other side. So if we did minus 26 here, we do minus 26 here. So now we got 74 minus 26. We have a positive and a negative, right? Because this is a positive and this is a negative. And we say, like signs we add, like signs are plus plus and minus minus. We add and then we use the same sign. Do we have two like signs there?
Yes.
No, we have a plus and a minus. Are those like?
No.
They're unlike. Plus and minus. If you have a plus and minus, or a minus and a plus, what do? We don't add, we? Right, the larger number subtracting the smaller number. So 74 minus 26. Borrow from the 7, make it a 6, make that 14. 14 minus 6 is what? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 8. Now we have 6 minus 2 is what?
4.
Ohana. 4. So what do we have left? We have a positive X, we have an equals, and we have a 48. X equals 48. Now if we were to plug it back in, 26 plus, now the variable is a number. We know what it is, it's no longer a variable, equals 74. 26 plus 48 is 74. Is that correct? All right, now let's do one that's a little bit harder. Negative 32 plus X equals negative 28. Well, we have to do the opposite. So if we have a negative 32 there, we have to do the opposite to make it 0. What is the opposite? Add, correct. Plus 32. Negative 32 plus 32 is?
64.
No.
0.
0. You're at negative 32 on the number line. You add 32, it brings you back to 0. Cancels that out. What we do to one side, we do to the plus 32. Now we have a negative and a positive. Is that a like sign or an unlike sign?
Unlike.
Unlike. We have unlike signs. Do we add or we subtract?
Subtract.
The smaller number from the greater number. So 32 minus 28. 32 minus 28. Borrow from the 3, make it a 2, make that a 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 4. So what is our answer? 4. So we got X equals, is that a positive or a negative 4?
Negative.
Positive. We always take the sign of the greater number. 32 is greater than 28, so it's positive. So X equals 4, positive 4. When we put it back in, negative 32 plus 4, a positive 4, equals negative 28. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Good luck.